We begin with the COVID-19 situation in South Korea. Schools nationwide are opening their gates to all students beginning today. But with daily infections hovering at around 3,000 and vaccination rates low among teenagers, some are concerned whether this decision is coming at the right time. Kim Yeon-sing reports.
Schools nationwide are opening their gates to all students from Monday. Apart from a handful of schools that will keep restrictions in place due to the high number of students and staff, 97% of all schools in the Greater Seoul region have decided to lift their previous two-thirds attendance cap. Getting students back in schools has always been part of the gradual easing of COVID-19 restrictions, but authorities had been extra wary of outbreaks ahead of last week's Suneung, or the National College Entrance Exam. To minimize the number of students infected, a lot of high schools went completely online for the few weeks leading up to the Suneung. But now that the exam is over, authorities have finally been able to allow schools to fully open. Schools have also been tweaking some of their rules for students who have been vaccinated. Those aged 16 and 17 have been eligible for jabs since last month, and children aged 12 to 15 began getting vaccinated on the first day of November. So now, if a student has been fully vaccinated and has proof of a negative PCR test, they can still come into class even if their family members or any cohabitants test positive for COVID-19 or go into isolation. But young teenagers still relatively have a low rate of vaccinations. A little over 40% of those aged 16 to 17 were fully inoculated, while less than 1% of children aged 12 to 15 have completed their jabs. The recent spike in COVID-19 above 3,000 daily cases has also been a concern as authorities open up schools. Another 2,827 infections were reported on Monday, with a total of 515 critical cases nationwide. Kim Yeon-sing, Arirang News.